kind of frustrating, especially, for pretty much of 3/4, and then things started opening up. I mean, I know that when they've only got 17 up there, you got to feel like you're still in the hunt if you put together back-to-back good possessions. But that was hard to do today to get in a rhythm, was it not?
Yeah, it was really hard. And 17 points down, we felt like we had a really good chance to come back in that game, and the defense was doing their part in making stops. And we had a couple drives going, and it was self-inflicted things that stopped the drives, whether it would be penalties or missed assignments, whatever it may be. We kind of hurt ourselves on those drives. So those are some of the things we got to fix. But we were definitely in that game, and I felt like we should have pulled ahead.
Did you, especially in the one that stayed as a pick six, were they coming sneaky, kind of behind the receiver? Were they hard to see? I mean, your ball was there, but it seemed like they were real methodical about how they kind of picked their way in there.
Yeah, a little bit. It was a anticipation throw. I was anticipating Trey to be in one spot, and the kid made a good play on it. So, they are an athletic defense, but it's one of those things where I was anticipating a throw, and he made a good play.
Sherand, let's talk about your little lateral there. I mean, I don't know, do you practice that, or was it just instinct you saw him out of the corner of your eye?
I mean, it's kind of ironic. Me and Mike Walker have done that in practice before. Yeah, we have. So it was kind of just one of those things. I felt myself going down, and Mike was screaming out my name, and I knew exactly what he wanted me to do. So it was just kind of one of those heads-up plays. So basically a good thinking on his part, because I was thinking about going down, trying to get off the tackle. Mike kept calling my name, and I instantly knew what he wanted me to do. So
at that point, it was definitely what was needed. And at that, it turned things and made a different game for 4 minutes. And you had to feel good to finally get something to bust through, and especially defensively, because I'd have to go back and look. I think you guys were on the field quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like great defenses love to play defense, so we're not even counting how much time we're on the field, So it's the thing about it is we just have the mentality of offense is struggling and we have to score on defense, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of took this loss to heart, and we're going to eat it like it was our fault, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of one of those things to just get us better as a team, and we're going to grow it. And it's kind of a 50-50 thing that we have to do with the offense. We got their back. We know when they're struggling, and we expect the same from them if we're struggling. So.
Either one you can answer. There's enough positives to take out of this, go to next week. I think, of course, if you look at the last quarter and a half, is going to be most of them. But there's enough to take out of this to go forward and not feel too bad. Do you agree? I mean, and also, I know it's an opener. It's a non-conference game, and so it's, and one you could have won, but still, you got to feel, you can't hang your head. You got to feel at least 50-50 about it.
It's kind of one of those things where it stings. It's supposed to sting, but it also lets us know that we're not where we want to be, So it's kind of one of those things where they were 3 points better than us today. So we gave a 3-point effort and a loss at practice. So it's kind of one of those things where we're attacking it ourselves. We did some great things, but we also did some things that got us a 3-point loss, you know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things where we're just going to attack it this next week, and we do have some great momentum going into next week.
Yeah, I mean, with everything, you got to look at the positives and the negatives. But offensively, it wasn't anything they were doing that was stopping us. It was, like I said, it was ourselves. And that's something that we can fix. That's something we can look at the film and correct. But, I mean, to answer your question, any game you want to win, especially at home, like this is we need to go undefeated here, and that's not going to happen again. So we're going to take a deep look at this film, and offensively we're going to correct those mistakes because it was self-inflicted. We left a lot of opportunities out there, and the defense was making stops, and we needed to get some momentum, and we really hurt ourselves in situations where we could have put our foot on the gas.
Offensively, against a really solid defense out there, how is that going to help you guys moving forward this year too?
I mean, every week we're going to see a solid defense. This is the Big Sky, and we got a big test next week too. It's a playoff team last year. So every single week we got to be on our game, and we got to learn from our mistakes this week, and we can't make this next week because it's a big test for us next week too. And yeah, we got to learn from it.